Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss, Ma'am, Goddess, High Priestess, Empress, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. Love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. The enemies of God have been defeated. I will not tolerate anyone being common with me, bullying me, attacking me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. All right. This is going to be a reading for Cancer from the Desta Onyx Tarot deck. Cancer. I'll give you some nice three-way split here and some more shuffles, and we will begin with your reading, Cancer. Just one more shuffle. All right, let's get into it, Cancer. Here we have Six of Coins, awakened. Eight of Coins, dormant. The Tower, dormant. Ace of Coins, dormant. And here we have the Conjurer, dormant. I'm hearing begging, pleading, okay? Looking for and wanting some money. Okay, this person, whoever this is, Cancer, whether you or someone else, but I feel like it's someone else. I don't feel like it's you, Cancer. I feel like they're in need. Okay, maybe this person is going to come to you, okay, asking you for some financial assistance, okay? But I also feel like this person may have asked you for financial assistance in the past, okay? And I feel like they were very, I just heard dim-witted. I'm hearing this person is dumb. I'm hearing don't waste your time, Cancer, okay? Don't give them a penny. Don't give them a dime, okay? Don't give them any resource is what I'm hearing, Cancer, okay? This person does not deserve your time. This person does not deserve your energy. This person does not deserve anything, okay, from you or of you is what I'm hearing, Cancer, okay? I feel like in the past, this person, if they've gotten any kind of money from you in the past, they kind of look at you like, you know, like pennies from heaven, like you've money tree or their financial resource, okay? As opposed to them going out, you know, doing any kind of, work, okay? Viable work, getting a job, okay? Having their own business, whatever, okay? They don't want to earn a living, okay? I am hearing they're not interested in earning a living. They're interested in coming back to you, okay, hoping that you will. I don't even think it's a hoping thing anymore. I don't know how often they have acquired money from you, okay, or got anything from you, some kind of financial assistance from you, but they feel like that, I don't know, maybe they feel like you owe them, okay, or like, I don't know if it's so much that, or feel like just entitled to what you have, okay, to who you are, okay. I don't know if this is a sibling, a hurt brother, okay, or maybe even like a father, okay? But this person feels like, you know, you owe them, okay? Or, you know, that they're entitled to what you have. And I only feel like maybe it's because maybe in the past, especially if this is a relative, that you have assisted them, you know, before, okay? I'm hearing, but not anymore, okay? I'm not going to anymore, okay? And I feel like from what I'm seeing so far, they don't want to go out and make a way for themselves. They just want to drain you, take from you, take your resources from you, okay? This person may just not really believe in themselves, okay? Just don't feel like, you know, may just feel like they just can't do it. Like they can't get out there and do what everyone else does. Okay. Like one person told me years ago, get a job and pay your bills. Okay. We were talking about someone else and she said, I don't understand why life has to be so hard. She said, it's not that hard. Just get a job and pay your bills. Okay. And I've mentioned her saying that before. Okay. But yes. Okay. But this person, I feel like they can't manifest anything. They don't know how to, how to build, or they can't manifest. You know, and they really may have that feeling, but it's also like, I feel like a not trying. Okay. They don't realize that the resources that they are looking for, the resource is, they already have it. The resources themselves. Okay. How can I build okay, from what I already have, from the knowledge I already have. But I did hear them with it, okay? So maybe they're not the smartest, cookie in the jar, or whatever the saying is, okay? They're not that bright, okay? And let's continue on. But I definitely feel like something is happening here where they probably are in need of money. I don't necessarily feel like this is a thing where, they're just trying to get some money from you or whomever, but definitely from you to, feed their habit. Okay, maybe drug habit, alcohol, whatever the case may be. Okay, that's not the state. I don't think that's the state that this person is in. All right, but they definitely are trying. Maybe they got some bills due. Maybe something is about to get repossessed. Okay, or taken from them or something, and they are trying to avoid that happening. Okay, but with your money and your resources. Okay, and I'm hearing, okay, young staff, dormant. Five of coins, dormant. Six of blades, awakened. 10 of coins, of course, dormant. Okay. Yeah, this person has no control over their life. They have no power over themselves. Okay, they don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. Okay, I don't even think I feel like this is the energy of someone who's just giving up on life. And I don't want to say so much giving up on life, of course, giving up on life, but giving up on themselves. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. All right, I'm going to get out there and, in other words, owe somebody else. So go get some money from somebody else. Okay, namely you, Cancer. Of course, they don't want you to reject them, but I feel like Spirit is calling you to reject this person. Okay, this time around. If you haven't before, not only this time around and forevermore. Okay, don't assist them any longer. All right. Okay. All they're going to do is, and be careful with it. Okay, they might come to you with some kind of sob story. Okay, see, they may come to you initially, hey, can I get such and such amount of money, they about to repossess my car, or, I got these bills, right, rent is due, whatever the case may be, and expecting you to be like, oh, okay, here, how much you need. Okay, but I feel like this time with the rejection and telling them no, then they're going to come up with some kind of sob story to manipulate. I feel like they've already been manipulating, but I feel like maybe they got to a point where they just feel like they don't have to manipulate you anymore. They can just ask you for the money and you just going to give it to them, okay? Or just tell you, hey, I need such and such. Not even really ask anymore. Hey, I need such and such. Okay, entitlement, just give it to me. Okay, but with you rejecting them this time around, this person does not respect you, obviously. Okay, but they don't respect you as a person. Okay, yet they want to come to you and ask you, to fit their bills in life. Okay, but they have no respect for you. They don't regard you. They don't regard your humanity. All right. But also, I feel like, once again, you rejecting them, if they're going to do some kind of manipulation, they got to come up with a story. Now they got to come up with some kind of sob story. Okay. And what they tell you might be the truth, but yet and still. So, okay, they're only doing it to manipulate you, to help them further. Okay. Let's continue on, Cancer. Here we have the Ace of Swords, awakened. Okay. Suspension, awakened. Young Blade, dormant. I really feel, I honestly, like, and this isn't even a thing where, people ask people for money, but yet they really have some money. Okay. I really feel like this person doesn't have any. Okay. Maybe every little bit they get, they spend just completely irresponsible. Okay. Maybe every little bit they get from you and God knows whoever else. Okay. Or whatever other means, that they get it from. Okay, that they get their money from. Okay, but they damn sure get it from you. Okay, but there's no savings here. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I understand, like, the world we living in right now, it's not that easy, for your average working person. I mean, like they said back when I was a teenager, and I'm 50s now, that people live from paycheck to paycheck, and that's when things were, a lot cheaper. It was better quality of living in many ways, okay, as far as, salary, the salary ratio to our living and whatnot. Okay, well, we're living in a different time now. They don't raise the price of every goddamn thing ridiculously, okay? They haven't raised anybody's salaries. You know what I'm saying? To go along with it, okay? So I understand that sometimes people may not have the savings, okay? It can be very difficult to save, when you trying to keep that roof over your head and keep, your transportation going and whatnot and paying your basic bills, all right? But, and especially someone who's just, kind of begging, this person's job is going to you and whomever else asking for money, okay, to fit their living, okay? This person won't work. This person won't go out and get a job. They don't work. Here we have the 8 of coins in reverse. This person will not work. They refuse, okay, to go out and make a living for themselves. It's one thing if they were making a living for themselves and it was just difficult, it was really challenging. Maybe they weren't making enough. Okay, I don't mind helping them out, but this person won't do that. All right. So I definitely feel like this person doesn't have anything. Even, asking other people for money, they won't even put, away $5 every time they ask someone for money. Okay. But nevertheless, okay, like I feel like this person has no money. Okay. But they want to keep you, but also you got to recognize, let's see where this is going. But I feel like, from what I'm seeing here, they have to recognize, maybe your quality of life, your ability to love yourself, how you're handling things. You may not have a lot of money either. You may not have a great big salary either. You might be living from paycheck to paycheck as well. But you find that you may have enough to help this person out periodically, okay? Or, however often they come, even if it's just a little bit here and there. But I feel like what I mean is in recognizing your quality of life, I mean more so that you love yourself. Okay, you're doing whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Okay, if I have to get a job, I'm going to work and take care of myself. Okay, like the sister told me years ago, you got a job and you pay your bills. Okay, and I am actually hearing this person can't stand that. Interesting, but yet they want to come to you for money. Okay, where are you getting it from? Just off the trees? You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand that, okay? But this person could use, they actually could sit back and watch you and learn from you, okay? How your quality of life of, again, not outside of yourself, but within that, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to work, have a job or a career, if you have your own business, whatever it is, you earn your living. Okay. And this is what they need to do. But I feel like because they may have the issue, okay, with the fact that you do this. Okay. Sometimes, it's interesting. People will come to you for help and whatnot, and you're helping them and assisting them. And then all of a sudden they develop a resentment toward you. Okay. And it's like, why are you resentful towards me? Because I have what you're looking for, because I go out there and I make a living for myself. I earn my wages. I earn my way. I work, I have a career, I have my own business, side hustles, whatever the case may be. Okay. So I feel like this person may have developed somewhat of a resentment toward you because I feel like they want to keep you in a kind of the space that they're in. They don't want you to continue to grow and to magnify yourself. Okay. Simply because they're not doing it for themselves. Okay. So like I said, this person really could learn a lot from you, and I don't know, maybe go get some help or whatever the case. Okay. In terms of, self-love, developing some kind of self-love for themselves, okay? But the problem with this person, like I said, I heard dim-witted, okay? Maybe they weren't the smartest person in school. Maybe they didn't get the best grades. Maybe there were some things that they didn't understand, which does not mean that, they could have taken on this attitude of being dim-witted themselves. If they didn't do that well in school, okay, for example. All right. Maybe some people are slower learners than others. Okay. Doesn't mean anything. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes, people just fall behind, but there's so much more that goes into that than, I'm just dumb. No, there's a whole system that needs to be looked at, but your average person is not thinking about that. Okay. That they only teach everybody one particular way, but people learn differently. Okay. And that the educational institution is really kind of archaic and hasn't really moved, with that with understanding that people learn differently. Just at this dot 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 in this timeline, it's got to be this blah blah blah, and the grading system, so on and so forth. Okay, and probably teaching us stuff that really in the realm of what this person needs an education in, they didn't get that. What am I mean? How to go out there and earn a living for yourself. All right, as opposed to some fucking geometric equation or some shit that you will never ever use. All right, unless you're in a specific field and then you learn that shit in college. Okay, and that's where you're focusing on a particular major where that you need to know that. All right, but moving on. So I feel like they may, with that, if they're looking at themselves as dim-witted, I'm stupid, I'm not smart, I never did that good in school. See, they may even say shit like that to you. Oh, you smarter than me though. You might have said to them, you need to go out there and get a job. Okay, well, I can't do it like you. You're smarter than me. Especially if parents were telling this person, especially like I heard earlier, brother. Maybe, parents, how parents do sometimes. They all, a lot of times some parents do this comparison thing. You need to be like such and such. Why can't you be like your brother? Why can't you be like your sister? Look at their grades and blah, blah, blah. Okay, without looking deeper into it. And sometimes, parents don't know to look deeper into it. Okay, maybe there's a learning disability here. Maybe this person just doesn't learn on the same curve as everybody else. Okay, or maybe we should just get this child a tutor. Okay, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, without the being combative and denigrating them, so on and so forth. Okay, so if they're in that state of mind, which I feel like they are, they feel like, I can't do anything. But okay, like I said in one video, it's easier to speak with a defensive tone than it is a vulnerable tone. The vulnerable tone saying, I feel like I am behind, or I don't feel smart. I don't feel like I know how to go up there and really work for myself and earn a living. Who, I feel like who would want to hire me, as opposed, that's the vulnerable tone, as opposed the defensive tone is, well, you smarter than me, you can help me, et cetera, et cetera. All right, let's continue on. Here we have the Strength card, Awakened. Eight of Staffs, Dormant. And here we have Two of Staffs, Awakened. Okay. It's kind of sad because I feel like this person, in some way, they find strength in being like this. Okay. If they feel dumb, if they feel dim-witted and they didn't do well and people were always harping on it and why come your grades is like this, all of that type of thing. Okay. They have built up some kind of defense. Okay, a defense mechanism, a wall. And I feel like they find strength in it. And I don't see them ever, I don't see them, I feel like they don't see themselves as ever being any different, as ever coming out of this. They do look at themselves, or and maybe other people did, as slow. And when I say slow, I don't mean like mentally, what we used to say retarded back in the day, before all the political correctness and whatnot. That was just, it wasn't politically bad to say that back then. It actually means something, it's slowed down. Okay, their learning development is slowed down. Okay, I'm not saying that this person is retarded, okay, or has Down syndrome or anything like that, okay, or even special needs, okay. Just because people in school and whatnot are not learning as fast as others in the same grade, the same age and whatnot, that does not mean that they fall in that category. You need a professional to, tell you if they are, if they're not, if you get them tested and whatnot. But I feel like there's something here about that, about their where they were in their past as a youth, okay, in school. And it might have been made fun of, maybe they were getting Fs, maybe they just genuinely just didn't understand, okay, and they were being called dumb and stupid and all of this type of thing, okay. And I feel like this person has taken on that characteristic for themselves, and it may not be true at all. Okay, but shit, after a while, people keep telling you something, especially when you're young, that forms the foundation of who you are. You're going to believe that, okay? And you're going to take it on, okay? And in your actions as you become an adult. I feel like this is what this person has done, okay? But at the same time, I feel like they need to learn and see you're not dumb, okay? And hell, there are people adults with special needs, okay, who are out there working jobs, okay. I always talk about the grocery store is closed now, but there was a grocery store here, okay, a locally owned grocery store. I believe they opened in the 70s. It's family owned. The name of it was Zagaras, okay. They've closed Zagaras down, I think, within the last 2 years, okay. So it was open for a very long time, okay. And they employed adults with special needs, and they was in there working. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And they had been there for years, okay, working, not with assistance. They were told what to do. They were able to work, and they were there making a living for themselves, okay. They had been there for years, okay. So, but nevertheless, let's continue on. And I'm not saying this about this person, but I'm just saying not anybody, depends on the situation. But I don't feel like this is a person where you could say, no, they just can't work. They have to have a disability check. Okay. That's the situation they're in. This is not this person. All right. But I am hearing that this person is taking on this attitude in spirit as though it's them. All right. I feel as though they don't. I almost want to say they need to be given a second chance, okay? But not a second chance and go ahead and give them that money. No. You know how they say you give a person a person that's on, you give them a fish or something, you feed them for a day, but you teach them how to fish, goddamn. You feed them for a lifetime. Okay. And I feel like this is where this person needs. They need to be taught how to fish. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Okay. I don't care what anyone has said about you in the past. Okay, you can do this. Let's do this together. Let me show you how. Let me show you what resources are available to you. Okay, I don't feel like, as the reading has gone on, I don't feel like this is just a lazy motherfucker. All right. All right, from the Precious Gems Oracle, here we have Fool's Gold. Look at this. Protective armor. This person has put up an armor, okay, of protection. Okay, like I said, defense. They have found something, and armor is for, defensive measures. Okay, they have found some kind of way to, protect themselves. Okay, mentally, probably from, being made to feel like they were less than here, and that they couldn't accomplish life for themselves. Okay, divinatory meaning: stand up for yourself or another. Act for fairness. A moment's courage is all it takes to make a bold move and powerful change. This is what they need to know here. Okay. And you may just be that catalyst to help them. Set things right. A situation turns to your favor. Affirmations. I am protected through confidence and courage. They just need some confidence and courage, and, to understand that they can do this. Okay. I stand up and speak out when necessary. I have hidden fires in the energy of the sun. I am dynamic and outgoing. I certainly hope that resonated with some Cancer. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, as well as thank you to those who are members of my Patreon. I'll put the link up soon. All right, you all have favor. Peace.